All right, it's Thursday, so we have two games. That's it. We're going to pick one play from each game and make a nice two-leg NBA parlay. Win so you can be happy. You can hit the thumbs up button. Welcome. We didn't hit last night. The Orlando Magic were the culprit, but we were fine with the Knicks and Wolves. We should have just stuck with the ultra-heavy chalk. All right, let's do it again today. If you're not part of the OddsShopper community, you're missing out big time. I've got deals and I've got deals. But let's at least give you a leg, shall we? Shall we? So we start with the first game. And if you're looking at -9.5, you're like, well, hold on a second. That's not the spread. The spread is north of 12, 13, 14, 15 points right now. I think it might even be up to 17 at some point here for the Hawks. I get it. The Atlanta Hawks are not a team that give you or exude confidence in a better, by all means, especially when taking on the Boston Celtics. Here's where I found just a slight little edge here, laying 9.5 in the first half for Boston. If you look at where the Celtics are doing the majority of their damage, it's starter heavy first half. And that's where you see a bounce back, very necessary bounce back after the Celtics just lost to the Atlanta Hawks. You've got same season revenge, like immediately turning around there, aiding the Celtics on the road, which boosts you up a little bit when you've just destroyed the Eastern Conference as Boston has. And you're playing right into where Boston stays hot, where Boston does a lot of damage. The Atlanta Hawks are one of the worst first half teams, at least compared to Boston. So there's nothing really as far as firepower behind the idea or belief that the Atlanta Hawks can even hang with Boston. And on top of that, don't leave things up to chance for the coach to mess some stuff up, for rotations to get a little wonky in the second half. This is starter driven blowout material in the first half. And I want to be a part of the Boston Celtics -9.5. That's number one. All right. Now, let me just remind you here as you're looking and looking and looking. If you're watching this video before 4 p.m. Eastern today, Thursday, March 28th, you can still get OddsShopper for 50% off your first week or month. It doesn't matter. Just use the code PLAYBALL, one word, PLAYBALL at checkout. All right. Yeah, you're going to get all of this other stuff here too. The Discord, everything along the lines, but 50% off your first week. For all the people who missed madness, don't sweat it. You'll be able to turn right back around and take advantage of this now. All right, let's take advantage of a money line play here. You see the Pelicans -102. They were plus money earlier in the day, -102. Just kind of looking at a couple of books here and seeing where this line movement has been all the way through when it opened last night. And I think the bigger thing here, this is the Bucks, where the Bucks money line is moving, and now this is where the Pelicans line is moving. You have the ability to see this. And that's what I love when it comes to this new feature on OddsShopper is seeing, if you want to look at predictive stuff or you want to look at some trends and say, well, the Pelicans have covered the money line in 14 of 20 games, knock yourself out. I think the bigger thing is seeing line movement, understanding where something has been bet. Wow, the Pelicans were once up to plus 115, and they have since dipped all the way through this AM, and I'm sure Lindy is pounding his chest somewhere. I told you on Lindy's locks at plus 115, and look at the CLV that I got. Well, I get it. We're not getting a massive amount of CLV here, but we're taking a team in the Pelicans who are just better equipped to win this basketball game. Let's be completely honest with ourselves more so than anything else. You're looking at the Bucks right now coming off that big one against the Lakers. Overtime loss. I don't think that it's bounced back or anything along those lines here. In fact, if you look at this series, the Pelicans 11-6 against the spread when they're avenging a same season double-digit loss. So it's not just like, oh, we lost a game by a bucket. You humiliate the Pelicans, chances are they're going to cover the spread on the next time around. And I think that is rather relevant right there. So we head on over to BetMGM. We're locked in plus 272. Celtics -9.5 first half. Pelicans win the game against the Bucks at home in New Orleans. And you're all set. Plus 272. Think about this. Plus 272. Your first bet's back up to 1,500. 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. But my goodness, you could sign up at BetMGM right now with this link below. Make this parlay your first bet. We just hit on what, Tuesday? So we're averaging one a week at least. This could be your day. We're going to hit tonight, I have no doubt, but this could be your day. This could be your night. This could be the one. There's your parlay, folks. Appreciate everything as always. Celtics minus 9.5 first half. Subscribe if you can. That would be gigantic. That would be huge. We would love you for it. And because it's just today is the day to do it, let me just leave you a little thought right here. Why not? Sign up. See what this is all about.